Before Zeus, before the Olympians, there was an era of gods far more ancient and primal, the Titans. And their king? The formidable, the fearsome, the one and only Cronus. But who was this powerful being, and how did his reign of terror lead to one of the most epic wars in mythology? Let's dive in. It all begins with the very first deities, Uranus, the sky, and Gaia, the earth. They had many children, but the first ones, the Cyclopes and the Hecatonchires, were so monstrous that Uranus, disgusted, imprisoned them deep within Gaia's womb, Tartarus. Gaia, in agony, plotted revenge. She forged an unbreakable sickle and asked her other children, the Titans, for help. Only one was brave enough, or perhaps ambitious enough, to answer the call. Cronus, the youngest and most cunning of them all. Under the cover of night, Cronus ambushed his father. With one swift strike of the sickle, he overthrew Uranus and freed his Titan siblings. He became the new ruler of the cosmos, ushering in what's known as the Golden Age, a time of supposed peace and prosperity. Cronus took his sister Rhea as his queen, and it seemed a new, stable dynasty was born. But a shadow loomed over his throne. A prophecy spoken by his dying father foretold that Cronus too would be overthrown by one of his own children. Haunted by this prophecy, Cronus became a paranoid tyrant. He decided to defy fate in the most horrifying way possible. Each time Rhea gave birth, he would snatch the newborn god and swallow them whole. One by one, Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon were consumed, imprisoned within their father's stomach. Rhea was heartbroken. Desperate to save her next child, she sought advice from her mother Gaia. When her sixth child, Zeus, was born, Rhea hid him away on the island of Crete. She then wrapped a large stone in swaddling clothes and presented it to Cronus. Blinded by his fear, he swallowed the stone without a second thought, believing he had once again cheated destiny. Zeus grew up in secret, nurtured by nymphs, and protected by the Keres, who would clash their spears and shields to drown out his cries. Once he reached adulthood, he was ready to fulfill the prophecy. With the help of the Titaness Metis, he tricked Cronus into drinking a special potion. It wasn't poison. It was an emetic. Cronus violently disgorged his children, now fully grown and furious. First came the stone, then Poseidon, Hades, Hera, Demeter, and Hestia. The siblings were reunited, and they immediately declared war on their father and the Titans who supported him. This war, the Titanomachy, raged for 10 long years. The new gods fought from Mount Olympus, while the Titans fought from Mount Othrys. The scales finally tipped when Zeus freed the Cyclopes and Hecatonchires from Tartarus. In gratitude, the Cyclopes forged legendary weapons for the gods, the thunderbolt for Zeus, the trident for Poseidon, and the helm of darkness for Hades. With this new power, the Olympians were victorious. Cronus and the other male Titans were cast down into the eternal pit of Tartarus, their reign finally over. Cronus' story is a powerful cautionary tale about the corrupting nature of power and the inescapable pull of destiny. His tyranny gave birth to the very heroes who would overthrow him, paving the way for the age of Zeus and the Olympian gods we know so well. From a liberator to a paranoid king, his journey is a dark, fascinating, and crucial chapter in Greek mythology. What do you think of Cronus' story? Was he a tragic figure or a pure villain? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into mythology, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching.